Hi guys, my name is Joel Solomon. I'm your master prosperity coach. And this week I have a lot of things to talk about. First of all, I'm going to be going through giving you an outline about a webinar / workshop I'm doing on June 29th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific. It's a free webinar. Then I'll be talking about Lauren's graduation and Morgan. And then I want to go through some of the upcoming events and some past events, recent past events, and then talk about the picture behind me as well as charity. So let's begin with my upcoming webinar / workshop. It's free and it's called How to Shift Your Money Mindset. Now, we'll get into all the details of the webinar workshop, but if you're interested, there'll be a link below this video. You can register and sign up. It'll be on Zoom. And the idea is to shift your money mindset. This past week, the stock market was down, I think the worst since the beginning of the pandemic in March of 2020. The S&P 500, the Standard & Poor's 500 was down over 5.5%. I know the Dow was down well over 4.5%, and the crypto markets were down huge as well. Mostly because the Federal Reserve increased interest rates 0.75% or 75 basis points, and made it clear that they're not done and they're going to fight inflation. It seems like they don't really care so much about how much they slow down the economy because inflation fighting is number one. So economy will slow dramatically, will continue to slow dramatically. We may be in a recession already. We may be about to enter recession, but we now are officially in a bear market. I suspect that the market will go down further before it starts recovering. So anyway, I know a lot of you are struggling. I know a lot of you have fear and scarcity thoughts. So just wanted to share one quick experience. I've had months when I was a hedge fund manager, starting my hedge fund, and as a prosperity coach, where I've had zero income. Yes, zero. So what did I do to eliminate those scarcity worried thoughts? Well, one thing you can do is think about ways you can act as if you do have money coming in. You do have massive amounts of money coming in. What would you do if you had $50,000 a month coming in or $20,000 a month coming in? How good would you feel? But what would you do if big money was coming in? Check what charities you would give to. What vacation would you go on? What second home might you buy? Where? Research. Maybe visualize, pretend, journal, write down all these things. Drive around towns where there are homes worth over $1 million. I'd also recommend doing affirmations. One great one is, I now know my divinity. Another one is, I am worthy of massive wealth. We'll go into affirmations in this workshop, in this upcoming webinar. But I would most importantly focus on your feelings. Focus on your feelings. So again, How to Shift Your Money Mindset is coming up on June 29th at 1 p.m. just next week. And I also wanted to mention what could happen quickly. And maybe at this seminar, webinar, workshop, or if you join my Money Miracles membership, there's a member last week who went on the Q&A for the first time in a while. We have a bi-weekly question and answer period for about as long as it takes to answer your questions, actually. And he hadn't really been much involved in the membership, and he attended, and within a couple of days, he had manifested $8,000, a surprise $8,000 at his job. So things can move quickly. So, and it could happen at this workshop as well. So urge you to sign up. It's free. It's an hour plus or minus of your time, depending on the questions there too. But love to have you. And How to Shift Your Money Mindset, June 29th, 1 p.m. Eastern. That's 7 p.m. Central European time, 8 p.m. Israeli time. I want to talk about Lauren's graduation. So last Friday, Lauren graduated. I am so grateful and happy. She is going on to Syracuse University in just 2 months. We'll be moving in quick transition. And so if you're watching this video, take a look at some of the pictures. If you're watching this video because of my email you got sent, take a look at some of the pictures. I also have on my YouTube channel, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. You can watch her singing with the a cappella, and she did a great job. So great job, Lauren. Congratulations. Welcome to the next phase of your life. And I did also want to mention Morgan. Morgan had emergency surgery last week, so she's healing, doing well, but hopefully send some nice healing vibes, good energy towards her, as I want her to have a nice speedy recovery, get up on her feet quickly. So appreciate your healing thoughts there for Morgan. And I also wanted to talk about some other events besides the upcoming webinar on June 29th. So I was recently on the Janine Bolin show. It was about her 99 Authors Project, and we spoke about the 9 money rules millionaires use and mindful money management, how I marketed those books, and Infinite Love and Money. Just generally, we talked about how to market a book, what went right, what went wrong, my lessons learned, and how I did better each time. So love to have you take a look at the Janine Bolin show. I was also on Jessica Dugas's The Breakthrough show last week. I'd mentioned she's doing a summer reading series, and she had me on to specifically talk about the 9 money rules millionaires use. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be speaking at SUNY Farmingdale for new entrepreneurs, up and coming entrepreneurs. And we're going to be talking about how to successfully plan and expand your business, how your mindset impacts your bottom line. We'll be talking about money mindset. We'll be talking about the 7 money personality types and your business plan. So click on the link below this video as well to register. And also on this coming Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, I'm on Raven the Talk Show Maven's Profitable Podcasters podcast, and we'll be talking about, and that'll also be on Clubhouse, and we'll be talking about how podcasters can make money doing podcasting. And finally, for events, Joy Grayson is having me as a guest speaker on the 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on her I Don't Give a F community, speaking about how to change your money beliefs, how to move away from poverty consciousness. So I'm really excited about that. So let's talk about charity. I am really excited that Solomore Charitable Giving is now up and running. This is the charity I created to help kids become financially free and financially literate. And if you find it in your heart to donate, my goal is to help all your kids. So if you have a child, let's get them financially literate. If you don't, if you know somebody under 18, there's lots to learn about money, about mindset, about credit cards, debit cards, about investing. I'd love to teach them. As you know, I've taught at the Girl Scouts, I've taught at the Boy Scouts, I've taught at the Boys and Girls Club in Connecticut, but I'd like to get that reach much larger and bigger, domestically and internationally. And talking about international, you may recognize that as the Taj Mahal. And I'm really excited that you guys probably know, you've seen this picture in my background for at least a year, maybe even 18 months now. And this is how these things work. You know, you put your picture in your background, you put it on your vision board, you visualize it, you picture yourself being there. And in just 7 months from today, I will be at the Taj Mahal. Yes, I'm really excited. Just signed up for a trip with Lauren Rainbow. And if you guys are interested, reach out to me. I'm sure there's a couple of spots left. So really excited to be going to India in just 7 months and counting. So another amazing spiritual journey created from vision board and visualizing and screensavers. So use them. And reach out if you have any questions. If you want me to highlight you in an upcoming video, please send me a few sentences about you. Love to highlight you in an upcoming video. I do that most every week. And I'd love to do that for you if you're an entrepreneur or not, just working for a company, you want to get highlighted. So remember, I believe in you.